Hello everyone. In the previous class, we have discussed production possibility frontier. In this class, we learn about very important and very interesting topic, organization of economic activity or economic system. Let me first explain meaning of economic activity. Meaning of economic activity. Economic activity means income generating activities is called economic activity. Income generating activity, is called economic activity, such as consumption, production, distribution and exchange. These are all called economic activity. Okay. Economic activity or economic system or economy, listen carefully, economy can be broadly classified into three groups. First one, the centrally planned economy. Second one, market economy. And third one, mixed economy. Okay. Economy can be broadly classified into three groups. First one, the centrally planned economy. Okay. And the second one, market economy. Okay. And the third one, mixed economy. Okay. Economy or economic system can be broadly classified into three groups. First one, the centrally planned economy. Second one, market economy. Third one, mixed economy. Okay. Let me first start the centrally planned economy. Centrally planned economy means the economic activities. Economic activity means income generating activities such as consumption, production, distribution. These are all activities. Economic activities are controlled, managed and owned by central government. It's called centrally planned economy. So, economic activities are controlled, owned and managed by central government. Is called centrally planned economy. So centrally planned economy means economic activities are controlled, owned and managed by government. Central government is called centrally planned economy. Centrally planned economy is also called socialist economy. Socialist economy. Okay. For example, North Korea, Cuba and China, etc. In these countries have central planned economy. Central planned economy means economic activities are controlled, managed, owned by central government. It is also called socialist economy. For example, North Korea, Cuba, China, Vietnam, etc. Okay. Centrally planned economy, the decision taken about allocations of resources. I mean, how to be allocate the scarce resources, and government also decide what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce, and also listen carefully, and also what prices are to be fixed in goods and services. Okay, and profit maximization is not major consideration in central planned economy. Okay, central planned economy main aim is welfare motive. I mean, social welfare motive is the main aim of central planned economy. Understood? Next, features of central planned economy or socialist economy. Okay. The first important feature is decisions are taken by government. Okay. First feature is decisions are taken by government. The government decides to take all important decisions regarding consumption, production, distribution, exchange, and many things. Okay. Second feature is equal opportunity. Equal opportunity. Okay. Second feature is equal opportunity. The government provides equal opportunity to every citizen regarding consumption, production, distribution, exchange, investment, and etc. Okay. And third one is social welfare motive. Social welfare motive. Okay, the third important feature is social welfare motive. I have already told that the central planned economy main motive is only social welfare motive. Social welfare motive itಕೊಂಡು ಮಾತ್ರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು central planned economy. It is the third feature of central planned economy. Okay. Next, fourth one is no competition. No competition. Okay. So third feature is social welfare motive ಇದೆ. Social welfare motive ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೊ ದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಝೀರೋ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ motive ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಝೀರೋ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫೀಚರ್ ಇಸ್ profit maximization. Profit maximization. The government main aim is social welfare motive and the level of competition will be zero ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ನ ಮೇನ್ ಏಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ನ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ TR equals TC ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಹೊರತು ಓನ್ಲಿ TR ಗೆ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು TC ನ ಲೋಯರ್ ದನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಓಕೆ. This is the last feature of central planned economy. Okay, these are all the important features of central planned economy. Central planned economy, the economic activities are controlled by central government. Okay, understood? Okay. The second economy is market economy. Second one, the market economy. Okay. It is very important question in 4 marks question. This is the second type of economy. Market economy means economic activity. Economic activities means income related activities are controlled, owned, managed by private sector. Is known as market economy. So market economy means that economic activity are controlled, owned and managed by private sector. Okay, private sector is called market economy. Market economy means economic activities are controlled, owned and managed by private sector is known as market economy. Market economy is also known as capitalist economy. Capitalist economy. Okay, for example, USA, UK and Canada, Japan, etc. In these countries have capitalist economy or market economy. Market economy means economic activities, income generating activities are controlled, owned and managed by private sector is called market economy. Market economy is also known as capitalist economy. For example, USA, UK, Canada, Japan and many other countries. Okay. In a country like USA and most of the countries, economic decision through market mechanism based on market demand and market supply. Okay, and market economy decide central problems of like what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. So, market economy simultaneously solve the basic problems of what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. And market economy completely independence. Completely independence is that either to use or not to use these resources. And very important, market economy main motive is profit. Main motive is profit. Okay. So market economy main aim profit motive, and market economy complete independence to either to use goods or not to use the resources. Okay. Next, features. The first important feature of the market economy or capital economy is the first one, decisions taken by private sector. Decisions taken by private sector. Okay. Private sector is free to take important decisions regarding investment, consumption, production and exchange, distribution and etc. Okay. Next, second feature is level of competition. Level of competition. Okay. There is still competition among different private individuals or private firms or individual firms. Next, the third important feature is non-interference of government. Of government. Okay, it is very important. the government does not interfere in any economic activities. ಯಾವ economic activities government interference ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ zero ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ activities are controlled, owned and managed by only private sector or individual. The government interference will be zero. Next, fourth one is profit motive. Profit motive. Okay, I am already told that market economy main aim is profit motive. In central planet economy main aim is social welfare motive. Next, last one, price mechanism. Okay, price mechanism means in market economy or capital economy, all important decisions is based on price mechanism. Price mechanism means the price determined by market forces of demand and supply. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಬೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ನ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ price is determined on market base of demand and supply. So price na market mechanism ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಸೋಶಿಯಲ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಮೋಟಿವ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಗವರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿಲಿ ಮೇನ್ ಏಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮೋಟಿವ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ supply. And market economy simultaneously solve the basic problems of what to produce, how to produce and for whom to produce. Okay, these are the some of the important features of market economy. Market economy are completely controlled by the private sector. Okay, understood? Clear? Next, third one, mixed economy. Third type of economy is mixed economy. Okay. Mixed economy means both private sector and public sectors are controlled, managed by economic activities. Once again, mixed economy means both public, government and private sector are controlled, owned and managed by economic activity. Activity is known as mixed economy. Mixed economy is the mixture of both public sector and private sector. All important decisions are taken through both public sector and private sector. Public sector main aim is social welfare motive and private sector main motive is profit. Okay, mixed economy ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ both public sector ಮತ್ತೆ private sector ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Public sector main motive social welfare motive, private sector main motive profit. For example, India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka and many other countries ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ economy ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ mixed economy. Most of the countries ಯಾವ economy ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ mixed economy. Mixed economy both public sector and private sector are controlled, managed and owned by the economic activities, and both sectors are taken through the economic decisions. And public sector main motive is social welfare and private sector main motive is profit. Okay, These are the some important information about mixed economy. Okay. In this class, we learn about meaning of economy. I mean economic activity or economic system, and three types of economy. What are the three types of economy? First one, the central planet economy. Second one, the market economy. Market economy is also known as capitalist economy. Central planet economy is also known as socialist economy. The last one, mixed economy. Okay. Thank you.